Well, hello again. I'm back at Tinsley Park Shooting Club. I've brought along again the Hatsan Galatian. I bought another adapter from Tech to fit an additional silencer on the end of the shroud. They cost around £8, £8.50 for the adapters, so not a bad price. You just pay for your postage then. I do need to put a depinger in it. I know that because I took out the baby bottle brush which I've been using, and I was doing some tuning on it. I didn't put it back in, so when that's back in it should take some of the ring out of it. But if I remember last time I was tuning it in for pigeon ranges on the backyard where I was getting a big pigeon problem, and that was between 10 and 16 yards, so I'll just make sure it's still zeroed in and we'll take it from there. Time now is 5:40 AM. I know it's early in the morning, but I woke up at 4:30, couldn't get any sleep, so I decided to come shooting. Luckily enough, on a Monday we've got a door until dusk policy. It's a bit dull today. The wind, I was hoping I'd beat the wind, but it's just still windy. It's blowing between 9 and 12 miles an hour. It shouldn't affect me at the range that I'm shooting at. But we'll get on with the test. Just to let you know, I'm using the JSB Jumbo Diablos at 15.89 grains again. So we'll go on from there. Okay, so we'll start off shooting at the 15-yard target. See how that's doing. We'll go for the top left. How did that there? Bottom left then. Wow. Bottom right. Is that a hit? Can you see it? Final one. Right, now I can see it. So you need to go to the right. Give it 12 clicks. Top right hand target. That one. I'll go for the top left target. I might have overcompensated. Yeah, I did. Bring it down another 5. Okay. So I'll go for the left left hand target again, top left. Ah, what's going on? 3. Think probably clipping this moderator actually, because that is going all over the place. And this is why you should always check your point of impact when you fit a moderator. It kind of adjusts your point of impact. Right, so we're back to where we were. What I'll do, put a fresh target up, and that's definitely shooting to the right now, and it must have been clipping the silencer. Let's just have a look. Get about 4 to the left. Same target. Same on, yeah, so it is grip, it just needs adjustment. Go for the right hand top target now. No, it's a centimetre above. That's 15, 16. That's the 5 pence a piece. Okay, fresh target up, and then take it from there. But it is clipping the, must have been clipping the silencer. So here we go again. Squirrel target this time. So it's 1 centimetre above the point of aim at 15 yards. So I'll bring it back now to 10 yards and it should be spot on. I've got a dueling tree here that Dave's made, so you'll get a good idea what it looks like. It's pigeon shooting. Okay, so that was direct fire, point of aim, point of impact there, 10 yards, and it's between that 10 and 15 yards I will be shooting mainly. So what I'll do now, I'll send it a bit further out, as you all know when a pellet comes out it goes up and back on a curve, so it's spot on at 10 yards. So when will it fall back onto the same point of impact? We'll get to find that out now. And the way I'll do that, I've got targets 10, 20, 25 and 30. If I put a target on each, and we'll see where it's where the point of impact is by aiming at it. Okay, carry on. Okay, shooting a squirrel at 20 yards, and that'll be the bottom squirrel. In for his head. Now if you look at that, it's probably 2 centimetres above the point of aim at 20 yards. So that's that curve still happening. There. Okay, so that's averaged that group out, so I'll move it back now to 25 yards. Just before the last target I shot at, I did top the rifle up. The first one was definitely high. I'm not sure if the rest came down or not, just have a look. Actually, yeah, they're still high. Probably about a centimetre high maybe. Yeah, so that's a point of aim. Unless it's gone a bit higher, which I expected. Probably is still only 1 to 2 centimetres above the point of aim, but if you look at it, it's not much different to that one. So there's not that much difference. What I'll do now, I'll shove it back to 25 and see what it's doing from there. Okay, I shoved it back to 25 yards. Most of those, there's a couple gone high, but most of them are in actual line with the bullet 25, but they're shooting slightly to the left, which will put down to wind. I'll go for the bottom target. No, not. I'll shove it back to 30 yards now, and I'll shoot at the bottom target up there. Yeah, as you can see, looking at that, couldn't see it so well back where I was, but at 10 yards it's the same at 25 yards looking at this. If I go back another 5 yards, it's likely to drop down a bit. So a 10 yard zero with the weight and pellet I've got now and the velocity it is, looks like it's coming back into its curve at 25. But we'll see. Okay. So we're out to 30 yards now. I'm thinking this will drop a centimetre low, but we'll see. Drop low, it's going to the left. Buggering everything up again, but that's an odd one to call. It looks like some of them are going in the ball and some are dropping lower. Strange. Okay. What I'll do now, I'll put some reactive targets up at the different ranges, and we'll see how I'll get on with it, making the adjustments for the different ranges. Yeah, some interesting results with this one. I fired 7 shots at it, so I would imagine 3's gone through that. which is about a centimetre low, what I expected it to be. But then again, the other four have been in the same ballpark where it should be, so I don't know, split the difference maybe. You can see that's an actual 5p size there, so you get some idea. So that's quarter of the size of a 5p. That one just about covers it, centre to centre on the pellets, but or I can put the variation down is the wind. But there we go. Okay then folks, there we go. First one at 10 yards. It's the reactive 3. No pellet in that one. Okay, so at 15 yards. Then we go out to 20 yards, another golf ball. That went to the left. There we go. And out to 30 yards. What got a 30? Ah yes. The golf balls. Right. Set up pellets. So yeah, not much in it. Between 10 and 30 yards. It's probably about 2 centimetres either drop or it's either dropping or going too high. But yeah, that seems alright. So what I'll do now, I'll stick a camera on the scope lens and you'll get a view of what I can see through the camera. Okay, so we'll get on with that, and that'll be the last part of the day. The wind is just getting worse now, so we'll do as best we can from now on. Okay then folks, so we'll start off. Okay, just pull it out a bit. Start off at 10 yards and we'll move on from there. Okay, 15 yards. That was 20 yards. Finding hard to see this. Zoom in a bit. That's 25. Let's go to the golf balls at 30. Not sure if I've used all my shots up. No. Yeah, I've used them up now. I'll put another mag in. Sorry about that. Right, where are we? Good job I'm wearing my eye protection, and that came back. That's the size of an double A battery there. Could be the last shot. That's it. Well, that's it. That was making sure the rifle zeroed, and that's between 10 and 30 yards. As you can see, there's about 2 centimetres difference depending on where you're aiming at. So it's zeroed in at 10 and 25 yards, and then there's some old under for the 15 and the 20, and a bit of old over for the 30. So there we go. We've got some new goalpost targets at the top of the range that the lads have done. I think it's 19 at 100 yards. That one's right at the top, up there. You can see that's, looking at that, it's a water bottle. I think that's a fire extinguisher. Same with that one. Another water bottle, another extinguisher. Moving across, we've got metal plate, another fire extinguisher, a pan, another pan, and some bottles and pans, another fire extinguisher. So yeah, we've got, if your rifle can shoot that far and it's accurate enough. Not bad.